welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a new eye look using my Modern Renaissance palette and back on that Naked Cosmetics palette that I used a couple weeks ago to make an orange eye look. I had used this middle color here. Today, I haven't quite decided yet if I'm going to use the red or the green. We'll see when we get there. I'm going back and forth between the two, so I'm not quite sure yet, but we're going to use those. I'm also going to use another product that's new to me today. I got the NYX Pro Foundation Mixer. One of the foundations that I have is this number 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation, and I found that this does oxidize on me throughout the day, so I figured I'd go ahead and put a little bit of the Pro Foundation Mixer, the white color, in with this, and hopefully even if it does still oxidize, it'll stay light enough to work okay with my skin tone. Which would be good because I've only used a little bit of this product because of the fact that it does get so dark on me. So we're going to give that a try today. This is my first time using a foundation mixer. There's another one that I'm going to try. LA Girl, I think, makes one that I can get in my Sephora that I'm going to try as well with one of my other foundations in probably a future video. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I'm going to start with my eye look. So I'm going to zoom you in and then we will get started. Alright, now that we are all very close and personal, actually before I start with that, I'm going to use a little bit of the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, and I'm going to spray this all over my face real quick before I get started on the eye look. And I actually do like the scent of this one. Some of the products from the Pixi line, I'm not real fond of the scent, but this one's pretty good. It's actually a pretty nice scent. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and move into my eye look. First, I'm going to take my Painterly Paint Pot and I'm going to paint this on my eyelids. I do use a brush for this. I prefer to use a brush over my finger. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this on. Alright, now that I have my eyelids primed, I'm going to go ahead and move into my Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And here it is, if you're not familiar with this palette. I'm going to go ahead and start with the color Tempera, which is this color right here in the corner. I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my eye. So next I'm going to take the color Warm Taupe, which is this color right here, and I'm going to work that into my crease. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead and take my eye shading brush, and I'm going to go into the color Love Letter, which is this color right here. It's a very vibrant pink color, and I'm going to pack that on the lid proper. Alright, and then I'm just going to sort of blend those in together so they're not such a harsh line between the two colors. So next I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually just take that same shading brush, and I'm going to take the color Primavera, which is a golden color, and I'm just going to put a little bit on that on top of the Love Letter color. I'm going to go into my Naked Cosmetics palette, and I think you probably assume I'm going to go with the berry, but I think I'm going to go with the green color that's in here. I'm going to take another one of my eye shading brushes, and I'm going to dip into that green, and I'm going to put that right on my eyelid. Okay, so if you see what that did, it just made it almost like a golden hue to it, and that's actually what I had thought was going to happen. I had swatched that green shadow before filming, and it just actually ends up looking almost like a golden, like a greenish golden color, and that's what I wanted to try to do here, and I think I actually was pretty successful there. So I'm going to go ahead and take a blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that out to try to make it a little bit less of a harsh line between the green color and the rest of the lid. I think that's all the shadow I'm going to put on for this minute. I'm going to go in with my Endless Silky Eye Pen, Pixi by Petra. This is in the color Opal Overcoat, and this is just an eyeliner. I'm going to put this along my upper lashes, and then I'm going to bring it down along the lower lashes as well. And I do actually have some fallout here from the green, and I'm going to clean that up too. Okay, so the eyeliner sort of got lost a little bit in the shadow, but that's okay. It is very creamy, extremely creamy, so it went on really smooth. it just doesn't stand out too much, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Clinique Chubby Lash, and this is in the color Black Honey for my eyelashes. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done with my eyes. I am going to add one more thing. The highlighter that I'm going to be putting on my cheeks is this Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. I'm just going to put a touch of that on the inner corners of my eye, and I'm going to use just this little pencil brush here. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the inner corner. Alright, so I think that completes my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and move into my face makeup. So I'm just going to pull you out just a tad, and we'll move into my foundation. So like I said, I'm going to be using the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation. I've used this in several other videos before, and it's just a little bit dark, even though this is the lightest color they have, which is Cool Vanilla. So I'm going to go ahead and I put 2 pumps of that on the back of my hand. I'm going to go ahead into my NYX Pro Foundation Mixer. I'm going to put a little bit of that right into that foundation. Probably a little bit less than 1 pump's worth. Right there. So it's about a little bit less than 1 pump's worth of the Pro Foundation Mixer and 2 pumps of the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate. I'm going to go ahead and just use the back of one of my my eye brushes and mix that together. And honestly, that's not getting super light, so I think I'm going to actually add a little bit more of the mixer, because see, that didn't lighten up too much, so I'm going to add a little bit more of that mixer in. Alright, and that last little bit was able to lighten it up, probably enough to go on my skin. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to go ahead and put this on my skin. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead in with my beauty sponge and just try to get the texture to look a little bit better. I did forget to put primer on. I actually have my Milk Makeup Blur Stick sitting here on the table in front of me, and I totally forgot. So that's okay. I'm not gonna start over. I'm just gonna go with what I have and get this into my skin. So my pores are definitely gonna be looking bigger today. Okay, like the other times I've worn this foundation, it is definitely more of a light to medium coverage. It's definitely not a full coverage foundation. And that's okay. I kind of like that actually better. I don't prefer a full foundation unless I'm really going to want it to look super made up. So I'm okay with that. I'm actually going to leave it like that, I think. I am going to go in with some concealer though, because there are definitely some red spots like over here on my cheek. I have a little pimple down here. And definitely underneath my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and use the No. 7 Radiant Glow Concealer. You've seen me use this on screen before, and this is not my favorite concealer, but I'm going to use it today. Okay, I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and just blend that in then. So I got the concealer on, and I put a little bit of my RCMA loose powder just underneath the eyes to set that concealer. Now I'm going to go across my entire face with some of my Laura Mercier powder, just with my large powder brush, and I'm just going to put that in to set my foundation because it is a little bit tacky. Okay, so I think my face is nice and set now. I don't know, what do you think? I actually really like this foundation, I think. I think with the white mixer, the color is definitely closer to my natural color on my neck. It is still a little bit on the pink side, so I probably could have added a little bit more of the white mixer, but overall I don't think it's bad. I like the way it's sitting on my skin even without primer, so I don't know. The white mixer might actually be changing my opinion on the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate. I really didn't like it the last time I wore it. Yeah. I think it's actually looking really nice on my skin right now. What do you think? Put that in the comments down below what you think of this foundation. I'm still not really liking the concealer, but it's okay. Alright, moving on to my next step. I'm going to go in with my IBY Beauty. This is the Light Highlight and Contour Palette. And I'm going to take my large angled contour brush and I'm going to go into the contour No. 1 color, which is right here. I'm going to dip right into that and give myself just a nice contour. Okay, so I think I got a little bit carried away, so I did go in with a little bit of my Laura Mercier powder along my jawbone to lighten that up just a little bit. I'm gonna stop it there. I actually do really like that contour color, and I will try other ones later. I think the contour number 2 might actually work really well on me as more of a bronzer. But we will see. And I might use some of the highlight colors in the future to set my face, but I've already done that, so I'm not gonna do that today. So I don't mind this palette. I've only used one color so far, but it's not too bad. That's just the first one I've used. Next, I'm gonna go into my blush. And today I'm gonna be using the Becca Mineral Blush in the color Flower Child. And that is the color right there. I am going to go ahead and take my Royal Langnickel. This is my complexion brush. I'm just gonna get a little bit of that blush and see what it looks like. I think this is the wrong brush. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Luxie tapered highlighter brush. I'm gonna get some of that on my brush and see what it looks like. I'm not minding it. It's just a very subtle blush, I feel like. Part of it probably is that my natural redness is coming through this foundation. So I don't hate it. It's not bad. This is my first time using this blush, and it's not bad. Okay, I'm going to get rid of some of that powder. Actually, I really do like that blush. I really do like that pink blush. I think it's nice and rosy on my cheeks. It seems to have a little bit of a shimmer, but not too much that it's obnoxious, which is good because I'm going to go into my highlighter next. So, again, I'm going back to the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive, and I'm going to take my highlighting glow brush, and well, I think I might have brought it a little bit forward too far on this side, but I am liking that highlighter. It's not as vibrant as some of the other highlighters I have, so I actually really like that a lot. All right, next step. I'm going to go in and do my lips. I'm going to be using the Tarteist lip liner. This is in the color Boho, and I'm going to be using my ColourPop Lippy Stick. This is my BeautyCon color. I think this was made specifically for my BeautyCon box, and that's the color name that's on it. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with the Boho, and then go ahead and put the ColourPop lipstick on. Alright, so there I am. I think I might have overlined my lips just a wee little bit. I didn't intend to do that. It just got away from me as I was working with it. So, it is what it is. I think it looks way overlined. Maybe to you it looks okay. But for me, my top lip just looks way too big. My lips aren't usually that big. My bottom lip, I only got a little bit out of the line, but the top lip is just a little bit too big for me. And that's okay. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I'm not planning on leaving the house. I'm going to film another video. Hopefully that video doesn't look too bad. Maybe I'll fix it. I don't know. So there's my final look. Alright, so the final step, I'm going to go ahead and call John up and see what he thinks. So I will be right back. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's not a glam look.
It's not a glam look.
Okay. It's a pinky gray look?
Pinky green, actually.
Green?
That is green. Believe it or not, it is green. I used the green color here from this little palette.
Well, how about that?
How about that? To make my eyelids look almost like a golden or a green.
Oh, I see. I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you do something down the middle?
No.
Okay. Now, what's going on with your lips? I've been trying. I didn't ask that first because...
What do you mean? What's wrong with my lips?
Well... Listen, Mona, from far away, they're alright. You get up close, it looks like you missed, you went a little over your lip.
I did go a little bit over my lip line. It was a mistake.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to be cruel, but...
doesn't look bad, though.
I mean, like I said, So from
far away, it's okay?
From far away, it's like you can't really tell. You just look like you've got bigger lips. which is, I'm assuming, what you were sort of shooting for?
No, actually, I was trying to even my lips out because my lips are very uneven, at least the top lip. My bottom lip, I didn't overdraw that much.
Okay.
The line is literally right outside my lip line.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said anything had it been just...
So my lower lip, I didn't. My top lip, what I was trying to do was balance them out because my lips are uneven. I'm sure you guys have noticed. But my upper lip is uneven. So I was trying to balance it out, and as I balanced it out, I kept getting a little bit uneven, so I'd make it a little bit bigger, and then I've
done this before. I tried to even out my sideburns once. Yeah, and then I ended up with...
With no sideburns?
Yeah, shaved up to the side of my head.
So, yes, they are a little bit overdrawn by about 1/8 of an inch.
Hey, you didn't use a lot of foundation either.
I used a very... light coverage foundation.
I was gonna say, because
I used this Lift and Illuminate.
But it like almost makes your skin look pinky.
Well, I did use a pink blush, but I agree. It didn't block out my natural pinks as much as some other foundations do. No. But I used that as my blush. Okay. So, and I did put, especially on your side, I did put a good bit of blush in there.
Okay, because, and you put some contour too.
I did, yes.
Pardon me. You also put highlighter on.
I did, yeah.
But you didn't. Did you use a finishing cream or a spray?
I did not use a finishing spray.
Yeah, see, I'm getting good at this. See, what's that? Player. That's what I'm saying.
The lips are distracting.
Yes, I would say the lips are distracting.
Now, as long as I keep my mouth normal.
Yeah. Yeah, you're flat. You know, when you're not smiling, you're not doing anything. You're fine like that. But if you open your mouth or smile,
it looks, oh, my mouth
you
looks
get a little jokerish. Like it's like, and it's not like, okay, that's creepy. That makes you look sort of like in those cartoon characters.
So you think I need to redo my lipstick? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I would ask for it, yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to wipe the lipstick off because my husband said I look jokerish, so.
Wow, yes, I did say that.
You did say that.
Yeah, and you're right, it doesn't, I mean.
You can see my lower lip, I really didn't outline it that much.
No, you didn't.
I do have a larger lower lip than upper lip, though.
Is that the uneven that you're talking about, or are you talking about, like.
The top.
Like
the bow.
It's like.
My bow is uneven.
Oh, okay. Your bow is uneven.
Yeah.
Now, is this like a normal prescribed method for trying to even out your bow?
A lot of people actually overline their lips to make them look bigger.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, if you were just shooting for, hey, I want my lips to look bigger, then that, I would agree. That would accomplish that goal. But that's like a good...
It was about 1/8 of an inch.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Better?
Better. Much closer to you. Okay. Now, what's that about?
I'm trying to put my foundation back on. And this is the brush I use for foundation, so.
Very good.
Okay.
So, were you gonna dress me up in drag so we can go to that one show? We're cutting this out too.
Anyway, so that's it for Epic Beauty Fail today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button so you can get notified when I upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave them down below. Did you like my lips? Did you think they looked bad? Leave them down below as well. So we can fight over it when the comments come in.
Oh, that's different.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time on Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!